Hey there everyone, how's it going? Tharun here, and in this video, as I promised you, we're gonna look at the font family and how you can change the font family. So say you wanted some special fonts. Say in this website we have this kind of font, but as of now it is not of Reenie Beanie, okay, because we haven't imported the Google font. So for that, what you need to do is go click on Google Fonts, okay, and just go to this Google Fonts website, and inside this just search for Reenie Beanie. Just click on it. You see that this kind of font you will get. So you can also try what font you want. You can just try JavaScript DOM, and you can type anything and you can try, okay, and you can try with the different sizes of the font and at what size the font will look like what. So those stuff are there. Now how do you use it? Okay, so to use it you will have to click on, so to use it you'll have to come here. You have to click on select this style, okay, and then it will have selected that style. Now what you need to do is just click on this to select our family. It'll just be here. Just click on the embed. We want to embed it because we're going to use the CDN, the internet connection, to do it, right? So just copy this link tag here on the right, okay, and Control C, and just go to our HTML in our head section above the style.css and paste it and save it, okay, and come here and copy this CSS rules, whatever they're telling, and paste it inside the style.css here. I already have it, but still you could save it. And now go to the website, and if you see here, our website has this new kind of funky font, okay. So that is how you use fonts, Google Fonts or any other sources, and you can browse them. You can select the style and add them like this. And again, I've given the font size here. So continuing further, and this delete button is for that X thing which I told you, the button here. We have this button here, right? So that is the delete, and I've just styled it. So I've given it a float of right and position absolute. If you do not know positioning, again I've taught in my CSS course. So what it means is we are going to position this element with respect to the nearest parent that has been positioned. So here in this case we're going to position it with respect to its parent, and we are telling top of 0 and right of 0. Getting it? Which means that it has to stay on the top right corner. Okay, so that is with the delete button. And again we have given a background color, border, font weight, and cursor of pointer, which means that we need this cursor when we hover over it. So that is with that. Then here what we have done is we have just given it a transform, which means we are gonna like transform the element into rotating or something like that, where here in specific we have given a rotate of -6 degrees, which means that we are rotating it anti-clockwise to 6 degrees. That's why it's like this. So once we have applied this, here's another beautiful thing in this website is that we are styling every even element here, just like how we learned in the JavaScript DOM tutorials. We can select the nth child and nth child even and apply these styles for that, where we are going to change the background color, and we are going to change the transform degree also, to what degree it's going to rotate. So we're going to do that. We're also we are given position relative, which means that you have to position that element with respect to its original position. So top 5 means that element will be it will come down a little bit, 5 by 5 pixels, okay. So that is what we're doing. So these things are random and it's up to you how you want to style your website, okay. They're just stylings. Again we have given nth child of 3n. So what we mean here is style every third element by this style, and we're telling like give it a transform of rotate of this thing and position top background, etc. So here again we are styling the 5th element, etc. And here what we have done is when the element has been hovered or focused, what we want to do is we want to give it a box shadow. We want to transform it by scaling it 1.25, that is it becomes bigger, you saw, right? So that is the scaling. And again position relative and z-index of 5, which means that give more importance to this hovered note, okay, over the other notes. and this is the ordered list. Okay, let's check where we are using the ordered list in our website, but we don't use it as of now, so you can remove it. Let's just check our website. If something is messed up, no, it has not. So that is fine. Okay, and this is the media query part, which we will come to later. Okay, and so we have this website right now, and now what we're going to do is we're going to make the website window smaller. Say we do it like this. Okay, so what you see here is these boxes become small, and this is not the website which we want, right, to look on mobiles. Say when users are using it on mobile, we don't want it to be like this. All right, we want the boxes to be long and the buttons to be designed accordingly, and etc, etc. So how do you manage that? So how do you manage that responsive website thing? If you look at the actual website, okay, this is the actual website, you can see that this actual website is very responsive. So once as I am expanding it, it changes accordingly, isn't it? So how do we do this? So introducing the media queries, so the one which I deleted. So the media queries are the rules where you mention some CSS and when the CSS should be applied. So here what I have mentioned is at media only screen, which means only on screens, and max width of 600 pixels. It means that until the window width is 600 pixels, apply these styles. Above those 600 pixels, don't apply these styles. That is what it means. So in this, what I have changed is that below 600 pixels, I want the margin top to be 1 em, and I am styling this these input boxes to make it display block, which means that don't be inline and take the entire space of your row. Don't make any other people stay in your row. That is what it means, because if you see here, the box now, this title box is letting this content to be here because the display is currently the display is currently inline. Okay, but as soon as I do block and if I save, you will see that it has become block and it has taken the entire space and it has pushed this content down. So that is what this does. And the heading, we are giving it a margin left and btn margin left of 0. Okay, so that is what we have done in the CSS style.css. I know it was fast, but I have given you maximum information about CSS and few tricks also, which you can of course apply to your website. So feel free to go to the GitHub repository. Again, repeating, it is github.com/Tharun Shiv /tick-it-notes, and just click on this CSS style.css here, so that you can look at the code, you can copy paste it, and you can modify and try it. So see you guys in the next video. In the next video, it's going to be super exciting as we are going to start with the JavaScript part. See you there.